Hey YouTube, so this is a 2005 Dodge 1-ton Ram, and it's got a crushed driver's side seat cushion. If you go on to any forum, you'll see that this is a very common problem and it's relatively easy to replace. Now, I've never done one before, but I've gone onto YouTube and I've watched a couple of videos, one specifically by Mike P. Thanks for the video, Mike. He took the entire seat out of the truck and then replaced the cushion. And during the video, he stated that you did not have to take the seat out of the truck in order to replace the cushion. So I'm going to test that theory and I'm going to put it up to see if we can give an addendum to Mike P's video. So this is what I'm looking at. I don't have the hard plastic cover that goes in the front. It is a power seat, but there is no heated seats in this truck. So I do not have a wire connecting my cushion. So that could make things considerably more difficult if you have heated seats, because there is a wire that actually comes through the cushion. So this is what the cushion looks like. I've already bought it. So I just went on eBay and bought a brand new seat cushion. Basically it sits right on top of the driver's side seat, and it's this area here that gets completely crushed. So this whole area here is completely crushed with my old seat. So I'm literally going to get underneath here. I'm going to take this off. It's just a Phillips head. So you can see there's going to be a Phillips head in there, a couple of Phillips heads here. I'm going to pull this assembly out. I'm going to lift this up, and with the flashlight, I'll show you what you have is seat clips. So back in this area back here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on this phone that I have going. I got my flashlight showing. There is a clip that I'm shining directly on. It's kind of blurry. They're just little plastic clips. They're pretty easy to pop off with a long flathead screwdriver. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a long flathead screwdriver, and I'm literally going to try to pop these off here without undoing any bolts. So I'm going to try to do it with literally not taking anything apart other than just removing the seat cover off the top of the seat and seeing if that works. And if it does, I'll post the whole video so that way you guys don't have to take the seat out, mainly because it's raining. I don't want to lie in the dirt and get underneath here and pull these bolts off, and I don't want to put my seat in the rain. So let's see how successful we are. So basically, I'm going to start with these right here, and then I'll come back to you as soon as those are out, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so I've pulled the Phillips head out of here. This is the control for the back. Makes the backrest lean back. Tell you what, this was difficult to take out. This took quite some time. You need to be very careful not to strip this, because if you do, well, it's going to be much more difficult to replace your seat. So at this point, I think I have everything out. You can see the seat is just completely mashed down right here. This is actually metal. There's just metal sitting right here. So the seat is just collapsed. So I'm going to pull this apart now. I'm going to use long flathead screwdriver, right? I'm a big old beefy guy. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to start pulling all of these tabs. And look at that. So I can raise my seat up. It's nice. So that way I have more access underneath here. And I'm going to start pulling the tabs off of here. Now, they're right underneath here, which you're not going to be able to see without... Oh, I wish I had three hands. It's that plastic clip right... Let's see if I can do this. You can see what we're working on is that right there. So this is a little plastic clip, right? And they surround the front, back, and sides. And I'm going to literally take my screwdriver... I can't do this with two hands. I need three hands. I take my screwdriver and I'm going to try to just push this clip forward and pop it off, just like that. So there's just a simple push, pop it off, and that's what the clip looks like. Okay, so it just clips on there, and I just pushed it out, and these are all the way around. So I'm going to go through and get the rest of them and see if I can't just lift this off here and get to my... Ooh, look at that. See, that's all seat funk. That's the destroyed cushion that's bleeding, whatever that is, out of there. All right, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, success. So it was easy. It was incredibly easy. I literally did it by hand. I started with this first one right here. So I started with this guy right here, and it gave me enough play to basically work my fingers around to get the front. So I managed to pop the front off, which goes right on this bar right here. So this tab clicks onto this bar. There's one just like this on the other side, which you can't see through the seat, but it's hanging back. There you go. You can see it. That's right where my flashlight beam is shining. I literally just reached through and popped it. And then the back one is the same. The back one is hanging right there. It goes on this metal bar right there that my beam is on. You can see it kind of hanging there in the back. I'll smack it there so you can kind of see it wiggling. I literally just popped them all off. So I believe now I can just peel the seat off of here, getting to the cushion, thus replacing it. And I literally have not taken anything apart other than these 3 Phillips screws, right? So I took the handle off for the back. That goes right here, right? And this is the little power seat assembly that goes right there. And that's it. So everything else is just kind of manual. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Whoa, funky. Okay, so check it out. Super easy so far. I'm just peeling this stuff back. Oh, there's another clip. Oh, look, I forgot a clip. Look at that. Well, it just came off. God, look how funky that is. It's just destroyed. It's just destroyed, which is probably what your seat looks like too. So this is what I've been sitting on. It's basically beat to shit. Oh, sorry for the expletive, but there it is. So now, I believe I'm just going to pick this thing up and out of here. It's hard to do with one hand. There's the bottom of the seat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's just toast. All right, so I'm going to pull this out of here, give it a quick little vacuum, and see about putting the other one in. It doesn't look like it's very complicated. So, here, let's see if I can give you a long shot. This is kind of where I am right now. Again, 3 screws. That's where I am. So let's see how we go. All right, so with almost no effort, basically 2 hands, I can't hold the phone and do it at the same time. I just kind of pulled it forward. So there it is. There's the entire seat. Seat cushion is now out of the truck. And you can see it's garbage. It's garbage. It's just shot. So now I'm going to replace it with the new one after I clean. I have all this funky stuff kind of laying around everywhere. I want to get in here and get that out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so floor's vacuumed, vacuumed the seat. I even took the opportunity to get back down into the space down here and get all that cleaned up. And this is what we're looking at. The problem that we're having is the seat cushion is sitting on this metal bar. Okay, it's thin little ledge. It's less than 1 inch right here where my finger is. So every time you get in the truck and sit down, you're basically compressing the seat cushion onto this metal bar, and you're just cutting it. You're just cutting it. It's not exactly a great design. So the question is how do we fix that? Well, I have camper shell tape. This is the tape that goes in between the bed of your truck and your camper shell. It's super sticky on one side, super tough, super durable. I happen to have some left over. They sell this stuff in every hardware store, every auto parts store. It's like a couple of dollars. You get this big giant roll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a strip of this and I'm going to lay it, stick it right on here. And then I have some old, basically ace bandage. And I'm going to take the ace bandage and I'm just going to kind of wrap it around here. So I'm going to put the tape or the foam, sticky tape on the top here. And then I'm going to take the ace bandage and I'm going to wrap it around here and kind of build a padded structure for the new seat to sit. Wow, that's sharp. These are the welds. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fix this problem so I don't have to replace the seat again anytime soon. All right, so I'm gonna put that together and we'll see how it looks, and then I'm gonna install the new seat, see how that works. Okay, so on second thought, I decided to lose the ace bandage idea. It seems a little cheesy. Besides, this camper shell tape works great. Now, it's a cold, wet, drizzly day. I don't know if you can see that. So it's not sticking perfectly, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to put the seat down on it. The seat's going to compress it. I went ahead and did this side too. I mean, you're here This side wasn't a problem, but you're here, so you may as well just do it, right? And I put these on here. I put a couple of extra strips. Move this seat cover out of the way. Oh, that's going to make you dizzy. Damn it. There we go. A couple of extra strips. Like I say, they're not sticking great because it's cold outside. You just kind of get them, but you can see they do stick. I mean, it is tape. That's really a pain in the ass with just two hands. So I got those down there. So I basically created this kind of foam, this nice foam wedge over the top of this whole metal bar here that the seat's now going to sit down. So that'll help protect it. So now I'm literally just going to lay the seat in. I'm going to lay the seat in and put all of this stuff back. I think we're in. I think we're done. Again, 3 screws. That's it. Here, here, and there. That's all I've taken apart. Everything else is just clips with a standard screwdriver. Okay? Okay. So that was almost too easy. Almost too easy. I need to put, this stuff back on. Which is basically those 3 screws. But I was thinking I was going to have some trouble putting the seat back on, try to get these clips back on there, and they just snapped right on. I mean, it took a little compression to kind of compress the seat in order to get to do it, but really just not a problem. So this whole thing just went on 1, 2, 3. And scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this project a 3. And without having a camera in your hand and talking, you can do this job in maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you're slow and drinking beer and hanging out with your friends. All right, so this is an easy, simple job. I'm just going to go ahead, put my screws back in, and my seat is basically brand new. It's done, and that's it. That's the job. I mean, 3 screws, and on a cold, rainy day, you just bang it right out. So my name is Che. I hope that this helps you. I want to give a shout out to Mike P, who actually did this job that I watched on YouTube. He took out the whole seats and said that you didn't have to. So I tested his theory. Hey, Mike, you're right on this one. Whoever you are, good job. So easy peasy. You guys can crank this out yourselves. Good luck.